Welcome to our channel. Calls mount against Indiana management as Caitlin Clark snubs Fever teammate for Kate Martin. I can't believe you never protected Temi. That's the sentiment rocking Indiana Fever fans after the WNBA expansion draft. The Golden State Valkyries have made their first 11 picks, snagging none other than Temi Fagbenle, a defensive powerhouse from Fever. While Fever fans are furious with management, Caitlin Clark, Indiana's superstar, hadn't anything to say. CC took to Instagram to cheer for her bestie, Kate Martin, who was also picked by the Valkyries. She reshared the Valkyries' post about Martin, writing, "Let's go, Cater." But she didn't give Temi the same love. However, it is understandable. Why? Clark and Martin have been inseparable since their Iowa days, and their friendship runs deep, even if they're now on rival teams. Meanwhile, Fever fans are not holding back about not protecting their center. And honestly, Fagbenle was a reliable defender and scorer. She averaged 6.4 points, 4.7 rebounds, and shot 50.9% in 2024. The 32-year-old has a career total of 237 rebounds and 34 blocks. Moreover, she was the only Fever player with a WNBA championship ring, having won it all with the Minnesota Lynx in 2017. Also, fans aren't the only ones shocked. WNBA Hall of Famer Rebecca Lobo said, "The most shocking thing to me is that Temi Fagbenle was chosen, not because she won't fit with Golden State, but because Indiana didn't protect her." Despite injuries limiting her to 22 games last season, Temi's leadership was unmatched. She even started in the Fever's must-win playoff game. Perhaps Indiana prioritized Damaris Dantas' shooting over Fagbenle. But with Golden State now holding her restricted free agent rights, the Valkyries might have just landed a gem. Indiana's loss is Golden State's gain. But fans aren't letting the Fever forget it. Fans are absolutely fuming as their favorite all-rounder heads to Valkyries. I need to know who the protected players are. Caitlin, Kelsey, Aaliyah, and Lexi are obvious, but I refuse to believe we have two other players more valuable than Temi. There is no way in HLL. Our bench produces nothing. How could we risk her? I'm heartbroken. I'm not ready to say goodbye, one fan posted. Other than the expected key players, the Fever reportedly protected Nalissa Smith, who is quite front and center in their postseason campaigns despite fans' criticism, and possibly Damaris Dantas for her three-point shooting versatility. But fans wanted it to be Temi for sure. And even multiple mock drafts also projected her to be one of the protected players. Another fan lamented, "I can't believe you never protected Temi. She was one of our best players that could play in the Fever's new style of basketball. It can't be denied that the center did fit seamlessly into their faster, more dynamic system. Her full-court explosiveness, smart decisions, and ability to team up with star Caitlin Clark, especially on her full-court passes, made her an invaluable piece." As another fan put it, but the Temi and CC connection and the backlash isn't limited to Indiana, either. Even Golden State fans are baffled. "We'll treat her well here in GS. But what in the HLL were y'all thinking?" one commented. It's fair, though. Fagbenle brought it all, including rim running, defense, leadership, and solid support on the bench that fans think Fever lacks. Frustrated with her departure, the social media is pointing fingers at the Fever's new GM, Amber Cox. "So we gave up the best player in the entire draft. Wef is wrong with y'all. Temi was the only power forward on the team that played defense. The new GM is off to a horrible start. But he can turn this around." Despite the chaos, some fans are holding out hope that this was part of a bigger plan. There's speculation that the Fever left Fagbenle unprotected to trade for Kate Martin, who is also picked by Valkyries, or Sada Sabali, who enters free agency. Fever fans are crossing their fingers for the magic move.